Okay, so here's our problem. We have Austin has 400 books in his library. He gives a friend 236 books. How many books does Austin have left in his library? Our U.S. standard algorithm problem is 400 minus 236. So let's build our 400 with flats. 200, 300, 400. Now looking at the ones, I know I can't take 0 minus 6, so I'm going to go to the tens and see if I can decompose or regroup to add to the ones. And I have 0 here, so I can't take anything away from the 0, and I can't subtract 0 minus 3. So I'm going to have to jump to the 100s and see if I can decompose or regroup here. And I have 400, so I can. So I'm going to take this 100 flat, and I'm going to turn it red, and then decompose it or regroup it into tens. So I'm counting out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 tens. So I'm going to cross out my 400 and turn it to a 3. And I'm going to come to the tens, and I'm going to change this to a 10 because I now have 3 flats, or 300s, and 10 tens. But I still can't take away anything here with the 0, so I'm going to have to decompose or regroup a 10. I'm going to change this to green so we can see and decompose it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we now have 10 tens. So I'm going to come and change this 0 to a 10 because we now have 10 ones. But I'm also going to change this 10 in the tens place because we had to regroup or decompose a 10 to make ones. So we now have 9 tens. I'm going to make a 9 up here. So now I can start my subtracting. 10 minus 6. So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 minus 6 leaves 4. I'm going to go ahead and delete these. Then I'm going to come to the tens, and I have 9 minus 3. So I'm going to take 3 of the tens away. And I'm going to go ahead and delete these. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 minus 3 leaves us 6 tens. And then lastly, in our hundreds place, we have 3 minus 2. We're going to pull 2 flats or 2 hundreds away because we're subtracting 2. And we're going to go ahead and delete these. Now this leaves us with 1 flat. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now I'm going to gather all of these, and let's count to make sure our math is correct. We have 100 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens and 4 ones. And our answers should match that 400 books Austin has. He then gives 236 books to a friend, and he has 164 books left in his library.